I don't know what's going on. So I'm here not to talk about Pops and them. I'm here for the quarterback of the Cleveland Browns.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Von and Dunn. If you haven't done it already, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, smash it. It doesn't take time at all. It's free. I'll subscribe back to you. I mean, for God's sakes, I'll jump out of parachute for it. Do not make me do some.
You know, this Gatorade. Shout out Gatorade. What's going on?
How you doing?
How have you felt that you've played so far going through these games?
I know every day there's room for improvement in a lot of different areas in my game, so I never feel, I would say, full. I would say I'm always hungry. And it's a lot of aspects in football that you could get better at. It's weight room, it's knowing the plays, it's physically, it's throwing different. You can always get precise on more things, so I feel like I put in my day's work, but I know I'm far from where I want to be.
Tommy Reese talked about.
So when you first walked in the door right before rookie minicamp there, to where you are now, where do you think you have grown the most?
I'd say spiritually. That's why I say I've grown the most. After draft, you know, getting closer to God and definitely talking to Him consistently, having a real relationship with Him. That's why I say I've grown the most at.
Shedeur, what kind of jokes do you crack with Joe? It seems like you got him to smile a couple times out there during practice.
Yeah. I mean, I can't tell him all my jokes now. I can't tell you all my jokes, but.
And on that note of walking in, it seemed like right as y'all were going over to the sideline for film review, Joe was giving you some pretty detailed advice on something. What was he walking you through? Do you remember?
Just how to get through the reads quicker and those type of things. And I asked him, I'm like, hey, let me know what you think, like what I need to do. So it's like he's seen it, he played it, and like he's a pro, you know. So it's like I'll be dumb, I'll be a fool to not get insight for somebody that had success over all the years that he had.
Hey, Shedeur, Coach.
As much as possible.
Hey, Shedeur, you mentioned that.
This is one of, if not the first time that you've been in the back of the line for reps. So how are you managing that part of the challenge?
I'm managing it real well. Yeah. Overall, it's a mentality. It's mental. It's a lot of people in certain situations in their own life, you know, that may not be at the forefront, that maybe had that at one point in time, but you got to know it's going to be bright days eventually, whenever the time comes. So you just always got to be prepared, and you got to mentally take it as just an experience, you know. And anything in life, you got to go through different things so you can understand the message that, you know, God's trying to give you. So that's why everything I'm way more grateful for, just to come out here, to be able to throw the ball around and just be able to get on the field. Like, everything off the field, it is what it is, but everybody know when it's time to get on that grass, then you know who I am.
Shedeur, when you just
What
mentioned.
your goal is for this first off-season workout program and your first training camp? There's obviously a lot of talk about, like, well, can you be the starter as a fifth-round pick? Like, will you make the team? Like, what is your goal when we get to, you know, September and the games are really getting played in the roster?
My goal is to be the best teammate and to be as polished as I can be. So, in every aspect, I view things as I got time. I got time to be able to grow and mature, you know, and be able to understand the ins and outs of the defenses and be able to get the good insight from the vets in the room. So I look at it as, you know, a plus. Like, I got time to actually be able to really have a great understanding. And whenever, you know, it's time for me to play, then it's time for me to play. But I'm not looking too far in the future about all that. I'm looking about every day in practice, because I had some misses out there today that, you know, we got to go in there and correct, about Reeves getting in and out drops a little bit faster from under center. So that's the main thing. I'm focused on the small things, and over time, the big things will happen.
Shedeur, you mentioned your spiritual growth when you first started. What made that happen now?
Well, I wouldn't say now. I always know when God's talking to me. Like last night, if any of y'all see, I tweeted something, because you know, when you sleep, you're most vulnerable. So then that's when I got like real bad. You know, God talked to me in that time. So, and I'm able to recognize that, because before Pro Day it was the same thing. So that's how I know I'm on track. You know, that's how I know I'm gonna get the best out of it. So life is just based on how you view different things. So you could view things as you're not getting reps in a negative way, or you could view it as, okay, when it's my time to get out there, let's be proactive and let's get warm, let's get going. So there's no excuses, because when you get out there, nobody cares how many reps you got. Whenever you get in the game, nobody cares if you took a snap before. You know, like everybody cares about production. So that's the main thing. When you get out there, you got to be able to produce. I'm definitely getting to that point, I would say. By the time I say training camp come, then you know I'll be there.
You're going to take Jory,
Scott,
Tony, and Mary Kay. Jory, you
work
good.
with anybody in the break between now and training camp? In particular, anybody different that you haven't worked out with before, whether it be a quarterback, trainer, and I know you have done that, but will you also maybe get together with any of these quarterbacks or any of these receivers?
Well, yeah, right now I got to focus on this walkthrough that's about to be later on, and I got practice tomorrow. So I can't mentally, I got to focus on one thing at a time. I can't think about what I'm going to do for the break, where I'm going to be at, you know. So I got to be where my feet is. So I'm here right now, and I just got to focus on coming out tomorrow, having a strong day, and walkthroughs, understanding the ins and outs of everything.
Shedeur, you mentioned God talking to you. What does that look like or feel like to you, or where were you? Like, take us through what that was like.
When?
Last night, you said.
I was in my hotel room. Yeah, I was in my hotel room. I was just talking to a couple of pastors yesterday, you know, just about my purpose, just about everything here, and it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on, I'll say, in my mind, and I understand, you know, what peace is. So that's why break, I know I'm going home one time. I know I'm going home, so I can, just little things in life, like just feeling the wind, hearing the birds, all that different type of stuff. It's something that you value now. It's something I value. So that was the main thing. Hearing what he was saying and understanding the message of what it is that he was telling me yesterday.
All right, we're going to hit Scott and then Tony.
When you talk about staying prepared for those reps that you do get, how do you think you've done taking advantage of it? When we're out here, it seems like you've had some success throwing the ball. Do you feel like you're taking advantage of those opportunities?
Yeah, for sure. But every time the ball hit the ground, I feel a little bit of unsuccess. So I don't really feel great whenever I know it's a completion on the field and I don't get to it. So that's what I'm hard on myself about, and that's what I want to make sure I always improve every day. And you know, in football, it's always going to be good and bad. So you just clean up the bad stuff one day at a time. And after practice, I work on throws, you know, that I missed or things like that. And mentally later on, go through the film and everything. So then you could come out tomorrow and be prepared and learn from that one mistake.
Have you done any virtual reality here yet?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
What's that like?
It's cool.
You think you benefit from it?
Yeah, I can't say yes or no because I got to spend more time on task with it. You know, everybody learns different. I'm more of like an active learner, so I like seeing, I like being able to pictures, being able to walk through like real life type stuff. So I like it.
Shedeur, I heard your dad mention on a recent podcast that, you know, he's still kind of going through his health challenge and that he's
I don't know what's going on. So I'm here not to talk about Pops and them. Yeah. I'm here for the quarterback of the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, my question was, though, if you don't mind answering this, do you kind of have to just, like you said, be where your feet are and not, I'm sure that's something that would be a worry to you if you let yourself kind of think about it here. So is that something that you're trying to just
I'm focused on learning this playbook and everything I got to do to be the most successful quarterback I could be and be the best teammate I could be. Outside of that, I don't really have no thoughts or, you know, really opinions on anything outside this game.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
We good.
Oh, appreciate y'all.
Thanks, Shedeur.
Thank you.
Y'all go check out the website, lobacustoms.com. More gear on the way, more designs on the way. We really affordable, fan of the people. We're a fan-first website, and our prices prove it. Go check us out. I'll see y'all in the next video.